it going?
Wow, this is magical. It's like we told everybody to clap for us when we went live. I'm so excited.
Yes. Hello, welcome everyone watching on the live stream. Welcome to everyone who's here in person. We have a nice, good group here. Super excited. This is the Top 10 List show. I'm Sarah.
I'm Brian.
And this show is one where we have two of our comedian friends sitting right next to us in the flesh.
I guess we can introduce them now since they're here.
Okay.
That's Greg. That's Chris, everybody.
Yo,
Give them a big round of applause.
What's up, What's up,
Very excited. Very excited.
What's up,
So this is something we do every year. We have these fellas on. They come with this topic every year. It is celebrity death predictions for 2022. It's going to get gnarly. It's going to get morbid, but it'll be fun and funny.
Also, can I just say right now, we are not wishing any of these people to be dead.
You don't know. You don't know.
That's
Yeah,
not,
don't speak for us.
Okay, that's normally not what we're here to do. If they do die, it just kind of folds into the show nicely.
And everything is going to plan.
If any of these people do die, Chris and I get free beers for everyone that dies next year's show.
Well, funny you mentioned that. Should I give a recap of last year's show?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So first I should say this. I want to say thank you to Jack and Tim. They're both here helping out tonight, so let's give them a big round of applause.
Jack and Tim. Woo! Yeah,
Yeah. Jack's in the back. Hey, Jack, did you flip to your camera so everybody could see you on the live stream?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Very good. So the recap of last year. Now, this was actually done by Tim Crump. Tim, who's working our cameras here, went back, listened to the entire episode. Here's what happened last year. Chris, over here, won last year.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually...
And every year prior.
Okay. It was
It's disputed.
It was
Slightly
a
disputed.
3-3 tie, but then Chris won the last four. So then you ended up winning 7-3. So that was
Oh,
last
that's a
year.
good recap.
Yeah, that's good,
I
right?
didn't know that
So
happened.
detailed.
Also, just a note, in case you're wondering, Betty White will be 100 years old January 17th.
Oh
And
gosh.
I know some people don't want Betty White on this list, but we're going to have to, at some point, come to terms that Betty White is going to pass on.
Nope. Nope.
Okay, well,
She's going to do... It's going to be one of those Futurama situations where they just sever her live head and
Yeah.
put her in
In a robot?
Yeah.
in like an aquarium.
What if she's already dead and that's it's an imposter?
Oh.
It's not
well, that
really
shit got
Betty.
dark. That got really dark. By the way, we are monitoring comments that people coming on, like Shirley just booed us for talking about Betty White.
Us?
Yeah, me.
Come on.
Don't you dare, Brian, is what Kareem just said online.
That's fair.
Also, I want to mention this. Greg, you did pick some people last year.
Yes.
Correctly. You picked one
Yes.
person. You said Tommy Lasorda was going to die.
Tommy Lasorda, yes, the former manager of the Los Angeles Dodgers, has been with the Los Angeles Dodgers organization for as long as anyone can remember. And boy, just having in my head Tommy Lasorda running out on the field after Kirk Gibson hit that home run against my Oakland A's, and knowing that Tommy is dead,
Oh, God, Jesus, Greg.
I feel
Oh
at
my
peace.
God.
At peace.
Let's attempt to be nice to the people that we're talking about tonight. Chris, you actually picked two people last
Whoa.
year. You picked Bob Dole to die and Prince Philip to die. They did, in
Yes.
fact, both die.
Both very old.
Very
They
old.
lived full lives, people. It wasn't a big deal.
Now that's the thing, is you did pick people last year that you thought are just really old and it's their time. And then there were some people on the list like Jake Paul was on the list last year. We just thought that he was just going to die for whatever reason.
Everybody had to explain to me who that was. Yeah. And if you put him on the list again this year, you will still have to explain to me who that is.
We'll
Maybe
review.
now he's like a boxer or something,
Yeah.
right? So
yeah,
maybe he would.
He could.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of the magic of these lists, is that there's the people that are ripe in age,
Right.
but then I feel like we also have to have some like wild cards, some like younger celebrities that unfortunately meet their end. I
Right.
think that that's part of the whole game.
27 Club.
Yeah, I agree. One more comment online, and then we'll go to the rules of the show and everything. Kedra said, and I quote, "Screw you, Brian. Betty White will live forever."
Yes.
Yep.
with 4 exclamation
In
points.
all
So,
caps.
so there you go. It happens. I set myself up early to be to reap the rewards of the comments. Yes, okay, we get it. Betty is truly a national treasure. Yes.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
All right, let's work together. We'll tell everybody what the rules are.
Yes. So these fellas have come up with their lists, ranking them from 10 to 1 on who they think will die in 2022. And they will take turns pitching their picks to us. And normally Brian and I judge every other or so, and we have the audience online judge, but we might pick a few of you out here to judge around as well. So if you want to, I'll call on you and raise your hand, and we'll get you judging.
Yeah, so we'll judge each round. The winner of each round gets a point. The person with the most points at the end of the game wins the game. You get a thing called a switch 1 time per game, which means if you lose a round, you yell out switch or just say switch. And then you automatically win that round. You can switch a switch. Okay, so if Greg wins and Chris says switch, then Greg could say switch. That's it. All the switches are gone, and you have to use them before we get to number 1. That's unfair. So I'll judge the first round. Sarah will judge the second round. Anybody in the audience want to judge the third round tonight?
Number 8.
Okay, good.
Dana.
Okay, Dana is here and online. I saw you commenting. So Dana is going to judge the third round, and then who from the audience would like to vote? You guys.
Oh, out there? Oh,
Yeah.
I saw Becky wanted to. So
Okay,
we'll do
so Becky's in. And then I put the comments over here so both of us could watch what's going on.
Beautiful.
Isn't that cool?
That is
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, man, we are
Technology
fucking
is amazing.
fancy tonight. Yeah.
Good job.
All right, this is it. It's time to play. Oh, by the way, Jack is over here, and he's going to be supplying the top 10 list. So maybe we can cut to that camera really quick, too. Jack's going back and forth in between 2 computers. So you can see the top 10 list being posted all throughout the show. And we also have pictures of people. If you don't know who they are, they're going to be displayed up there also. All right, cool?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Brian, do you mind if I make a quick COVID disclaimer?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I made the same disclaimer last year, but 2021 has been slightly better than 2020, but only slightly.
Only slightly.
Death has touched many of us and our society. And if you're not in the mood to joke about death right now, that's okay. Feel free, tune in next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to be completely inappropriate about death.
We don't do the death show every week, although we
No.
should because it got the most views last year.
That's true.
So we might be switching to a weekly death list
Weekly Death List is the new name of the show.
just for views, man. Just for views and clicks and shares.
But yeah,
All right.
we're going to laugh in the face of darkness.
Yes.
And if you're great with that, great. And if you're not, that's totally cool. And we'll see you down the road.
All right.
And some of these people, you might want to see them pass. So that's why it's
true.
good.
That's true.
That's why it's good.
That's
you know, true. You can root for Ilharm.
All right. Let's do this. Number 10 pick, Greg, you're on my left, so you get to go first.
All right, I get to start. Okay. This individual would not have made my list maybe a week ago, but I recently saw a preview for a movie he is going to be in, and I don't think it's the character. I think he is in trouble.
Okay.
He looks horrible. He's speaking with a slur. It's like his outfit is covering up the fact that he might, I don't know, have some issues going on.
Wow.
And his acting is worse than usual, which is usually bad. So for my number 10 pick, Bruce Willis.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Bruce Willis. He's...
That
I mean,
picture is terrible.
Listen. I'm sure everybody out there and most of the people here in the audience have watched Die Hard in the last 2 weeks.
Oh, my gosh.
And young Bruce Willis is one of the hippest, funniest, quickest comedic actors that has ever graced the screen. His performance alone in Death Becomes Her is a masterpiece in goofy acting.
I hate that movie.
Yeah.
I do.
I love it.
I just don't like it.
And his recent run of straight-to-video movies that no one can name. $5 to anybody that can name a movie Bruce Willis was in the last 2 years.
Hard, tough times.
Yes. There it is. Okay. I
The
owe you.
COVID story.
I owe you 5. His latest movie, I think it's called Fortress. Watch the preview for Fortress. Bruce looks literally like he is a hostage being forced
man.
to say lines. So
Well, just so you know, there's people who support this pick. Sarah Aga Mohammadi online said, "Oh, you're the best, Greg," or maybe she was commenting.
Talking about the disclaimer.
Oh,
That was, but
I think it's probably on both because Sarah's cool like that.
She
well
hates
before the pick.
Bruce Willis.
Anyway, that's it. All right, that's my Bruce Willis talk. I'm done talking about Bruce Willis. But
Bruce
it's-
Willis, number 10 for
Yes,
Greg.
okay.
Chris, it goes over to you. What's your number 10 pick?
Bruce Willis doesn't deserve to die, but he might, right? We never know.
No.
This dude probably deserves to die. I got Harvey Weinstein at number 10. Just a real piece of shit. Just a real bad dude. You got to imagine that, like, you know, all of the the guilt and weights got to really weigh on somebody, and hopefully he just melts into a more mushy human than he is, and slips into a sewer grate or something like that, and just passes away. So he's old, he's guilty, and he's no one's rooting for him. So yeah, that's why he's on my list.
All right, so we got Bruce Willis from Greg, Harvey Weinstein from Chris. I'm voting this round. I can tell you who I'm voting for right now.
I hope I know.
100%. I would never vote for Bruce Willis ever in a million years, because for me he is Christmas. So I'm gonna go.
I'm just gonna put this to you, Brian. How about
Yeah.
how about Demi?
Demi Moore. What about her?
She ruined Bruce Willis. I mean, it's her fault that he was
No,
no
I
longer
wouldn't. No.
a lighthearted individual.
No, she is
hot.
she is my puberty.
Okay, fair.
Bruce Willis is my Christmas. Demi Moore is my puberty.
What?
So
Demi Moore's your puberty, and Bruce Willis looks like your penis.
right, the picture you just saw, yeah. Harvey Weinstein is who I'm picking. So Chris, you get the first point of the game. Congratulations. Give it up for Chris. That was fun. Yeah, that's fine.
Who is Harvey? You know, Harvey wasn't the only guy, right? Miramax. He has a brother, doesn't he?
Yeah, there's a Miramax brother, or there's a Weinstein brother. I'm not sure who.
Who
it
gets
is.
totally overshadowed with his horrible.
Well, I wouldn't want my name to be with Harvey's. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, if he passes too, whatever.
You can't choose one. Or the
I just
other.
mean in the grand scheme of things.
All right, number 9. Chris, you get to go first this round.
Okay, this
who's
is
your
probably
number 9
my
pick?
favorite pick of the whole match. I like to choose like viral celebrities sometimes. I think I chose Logan Paul last time to go. He's still
Right.
alive, but I just think it's kind of likely that one of the Island Boys is going to die. And these are the Island Boys. If you don't know who the Island Boys are, they are TikTok celebrities. They are two boys. I think their given names are Alex and Frank or something, very normal names. But they live in Florida. I don't know if you could guess. They live in Florida, and they claim to be rappers.
My
They're
gosh.
just a couple of train wrecks.
Yes.
And I think one of them, I don't know, who knows? Maybe one will kill the other, you never
One of
know.
them.
Do their teeth have their own TikTok account?
It's a grill. Those are grills.
Hey,
Oh.
hey
Those are
Greg,
expensive grills.
I just
Oh,
want
that
you to
makes
know,
sense.
Greg, that this is not an SNL sketch. These are real people.
These are real people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
Real boys.
I didn't choose a good picture to really show the hair
Why
choices.
is the hair is the best part.
Yeah, that's the best part, sorry. But yeah, I just see it happening.
All right,
Yeah,
Chris.
One of them at least.
One of the Island Boys at number 9. Greg, what's your number 9 pick?
Sure. I mean, I think I should win this one by default simply because Chris just selected one of two people, which is a hardly fair.
Yeah, but if one dies, they both die. So
No, one would absorb the other in utero. Just
I'm going to
out-
select
out of
Batman
utero.
and or Robin. Batman and or Robin will perish in 2022. Okay,
I think it's a fine pick, Greg. I think you're just jealous you didn't come up with
the
it.
Island Boys. Okay. Can we just ask our online audience, has anyone other than Chris heard of the Island Boys?
Yeah. What about here? Island Boys in the audience? Oh, yeah. See? Everybody knows.
All right.
All right.
They didn't make any noise, but it was
I
every
guess
single person
I'm-
raised their hand.
I'm as out of it as I ever was. All right. Number 9. My number 9 is another beloved celebrity. I'm not sure. Maybe my strategy of picking people that are well liked maybe was a bad strategy.
Yeah, not good.
But for number 9, only because his achievements this year seem like life-capping achievements.
Okay.
And that is, of course, going to space. So I have chosen William Tiberius Kirk himself, William Shatner, or James Tiberius Kirk. That's William Shatner.
I honestly thought you were gonna pick Buzz Aldrin.
Oh, Buzz Aldrin will
He's
outlive us
dead.
all. Have you seen how tough that guy is?
Well, yeah, he's got space years now.
He's
he's got extra years
Yeah.
because
He's got space blood running through him. So yeah, William Shatner is old, very old.
Yeah.
90. I think he turned 90 this year,
I think
or
so.
will be turning 90 in 2022.
Right?
So he's witnessed the entirety of the American space program.
Did you see him go to space? Did you guys see the video of when he went to space this year? You have to watch this. He was so moved. Like, he got down to and he was talking to Jeff Bezos, fucker. And he was like, that was beautiful. That was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Oh.
And so for someone who played Captain Kirk for so many years to actually go to space, that's pretty badass.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
let's not forget, didn't somebody die in his pool? Wasn't that a Shatner thing?
Nope.
Do we remember this?
Nope, nobody remembers that.
Someone died in
Didn't
his
Shatner have some kind of
If it was
somewhat
one of the
suspicious
island,
woman that he was
Weird.
dating died in his backyard
No.
Okay, he
under
can-
mysterious circumstances?
can we
Yeah.
move? Yeah.
Yeah. So let's not pretend. Let's not pretend Shatner
Yeah,
is some
so
kind of
if
prince.
he died, that'd be fine.
He had a good run and he got to see space.
Okay. All right.
You know, just like Laika the dog, he got to see space.
Okay. Sarah, this is all you.
Oh, okay, cool. Shoosh. You know, I think one of those little island boys got to go, so that's what I'm voting for.
Very good. So one.
Fentanyl's prevalent in Florida. They're from Florida.
Oh, yeah, that's how it'll be too.
One of the Island Boys wins that round. Chris, you now have 2 points. 2 points. Congratulations. We go to number 8. Greg, this is back to you.
Okay.
Some of your more practical picks are not hitting tonight.
All right. This is a little liked individual, so I think
Okay.
maybe I might have some
Might
opportunities
have something here.
Little liked individual. However, how well known he is anymore might be an issue. But this
Jazz legend.
there's actually a term amongst jazz people when referring to someone as jazz famous.
Okay.
Which means no one knows
No
who
one
they
knows who they
are
are.
except for about 25 to 50 jazz nerds and guys going to school for jazz.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that who you're picking this? Who you?
No, I just
Okay.
wanted to put that phrase in the ether just in case. You
Okay.
can always refer to somebody as
Alright.
jazz famous.
Jazz famous.
This
All right.
individual was very famous, maybe 6 years ago, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And was very vocal about women's rights and about women in the workplace and supporting women's issues.
Yeah.
And then it came out that he was kind of really a creeper.
Okay.
A super creeper at his businesses. And I mean, of course, Italian chef Mario Batali.
Mario Batali.
Mario Batali, who recently... Thanks, everybody. Mario Batali has... we remember him and his Crocs, right? We remember him and his colorful Crocs in the
Yeah.
kitchen. He recently settled this year for a little over $500,000 in some rather indecent cases. And unlike who I think of as his polar opposite, one of my favorite people, Guy Fieri. he's like the opposite of Guy Fieri. Guy Fieri seems like a douchebag,
Right.
but in private is the world's nicest human being that no one has a word to say bad about and gives all his money and his time to charity. And Mario Batali in public seems like a very nice human being.
Not.
And in fact is a total dirtbag behind the
Okay.
scenes.
So Mario Batali at number 8 for Greg.
Yes.
Let me share some of the comments here. Dennis says, "Oh yeah, fuck Mario Batali."
Thank you, Dennis.
He's also here.
Wherever you are.
Yeah. Dennis is in the audience. Picked up his phone. He's like, "I have to make this clear."
I need to say it.
Yeah, Mario Batali. Fuck
Sing
that
it
guy.
from the rooftops.
He also exited the building, ran out into the street, and said, "Fuck Mario Batali."
He started a movement. Now Megan says, "Yeah, fuck Batali."
Fuck Batali.
Oh, five on culos.
And then, of course, Kendra goes, "I love Guy Fieri."
Exactly. You
Yeah,
should
Guy
love
Fieri's
Guy
cool.
Fieri.
Yeah,
if
he's
you
a
don't
national
love Guy
treasure.
Fieri, you don't like America.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Mario Batali over there from Greg. Chris, what are you going to put against that at number 8?
At number 8, I'm going to choose. Now, this is not someone that I wish would pass.
Right.
But I could see it happening because he's an older gentleman. It's Don King. The sports promoter Don King, still alive. He's 90.
Oh.
I put my ages next to my names. Did you do that too, Greg?
Oh, nice.
I
think
put my
it's
my
somewhat
ages next
impolite.
to names.
Yeah.
Wait, so how old were the
They're 20.
the Island Boys.
20,
Oh, yeah.
20 or 22.
Well, somebody commented on that too. They said, what did they say? Shit. They said Florida and COVID are homies. Florida and COVID are homies. So they're thinking that the Island Boys might get COVID.
I mean,
Oh,
that's
they've had it like 5 times.
probably hepatitis and then COVID.
Okay, sorry.
They're on like hepatitis Q by now.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Don King, he's getting on in age, and he had a very like a hard living life where he like had to constantly be promoting sporting events, and he was just like always talking like high strung. It seemed like his like the weight of his hair. That's two now in a row that have very weird hair. But it's like a high stress job, and I feel like that has to take a toll on somebody's like heart and cardiovascular, all that circular bones and livers and stuff.
Am I thinking right? Don King shot a dude and went to jail for shooting a dude?
How do you know this shit?
Yeah, what the F, Greg?
Buddy? Dennis, you know.
It's like, no.
So he's got the guilt of a
Yes.
murder on his
Yes.
shoulders.
Oh yeah, jail years are not normal years.
90.
Jail years weigh on you.
All right.
I just could. That's one of my like grand predictions. I could see it happening.
All right, so Mario Batali against Don King. I believe this is Dana's pick. Is that correct?
Yes.
Oh,
it
shit.
is.
Dana, this is all up to you. Greg's pick, Mario Batali.
Fuck Mario Batali.
Yeah.
Fuck
Go back to Italy.
Nice. All
Or
right,
New Jersey.
Thank you, Dana.
Current score, Chris 2 points, Greg 1 point. Everybody has their switches. Tim, one of the things I didn't share with you before the show is every once in a while you should just tap the screen or whatever to keep that thing active. I think it's fine. It should be fine.
Brian, can I just make one important request?
Yes.
Troy, can we get some refills?
Oh, yeah.
No, Greg, we worked out a hand signal.
What was
Oh.
it?
Okay.
I can't do that. I don't have penis. I can't do it.
You can still do this. You don't have to have.
I need a penis to do that.
We're not putting our real penises to our fingers.
It's not your penis.
Yeah, not above the table.
Yeah, we're like this. Like,
Wait, everything's cut down, right? We're cut off like a news set. Hopefully.
Maybe. All right, so let's see. We're at number 7. We go back over to Chris. Your odd numbers. I vote this round. Who are you going to pitch?
Okay, not a lot to explain here. We're going back to someone that could definitely eat shit, kick rocks, get the fuck out. Dick Cheney. He's old. He's 80 years old.
Wasn't Dick on your list last year?
He was not.
Okay.
He was not. No. I mean, we could ask Tim. He was.
Who's
Tim
not?
says he
Tim
was
says
not.
no.
I mean, he's already had so many health scares. I just during the quarantine times, I watched The Loudest Voice, which was that Russell Crowe. Oh no, that's not about him. No, I watched the Vice. I watched Vice.
Yeah.
I watched Vice. Thank you. And yeah, he just seems like a real piece of shit. And health concerns, overweight, old.
Yeah, he had a heart attack a long time ago, so.
I think he's had a couple.
Yeah.
He
Also
he
shot a guy.
He shot
Yes.
a guy. the president
He shot
of
a
the
guy.
United States
The
of
vice
America.
president.
I know that one. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but Dick Cheney.
Can I just say this?
Sure.
Having everybody applaud people dying is a weird thing.
It depends on the people.
Something. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh my gosh.
oh,
Just
you
a national
Yes.
treasure.
bottom, yeah.
You know who will never be on my list? Troy.
Troy
Never.
will
Yes.
never
Troy.
be
What
on
a
my
sweet,
list.
sweet, sweet
Tip your bar
person.
staff, everybody. Tip your bar
Thank you,
staff.
Troy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Troy.
Well, good thing we're drinking because nobody else is. And these are free. So, okay, good job.
I gave him my card.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
this is on Chris's tab.
Oh, shit. All right. Yeah, you guys are doing great. Dick Cheney and number 7 for Chris here. Greg, what's your... This looks really good, by the way. I'm looking at our video
Oh,
feed.
yeah.
We look sexy as
We
hell.
are
Yeah.
so sexy.
Look
Kevin
at that.
Cooley says, hey, the guy he shot apologized. So that whole thing is closed. What does that mean? Like, hey, I'm sorry you shot me.
Yeah, that sounds weird.
I'm sorry I was in your way.
Well, actually, they were hunting, right?
Yeah, right.
Well,
Supposedly.
whatever.
Oh, he has a heart transplant. That's what Sarah, and she's a doctor. Sarah Aga Muhammad said he has a heart transplant.
I love
Wow.
They gave him one. They should have denied it.
Yeah. Okay.
Denied.
All right. Sorry. Fun facts about Dick Cheney, everybody. Number 7, Greg, what's your number 7 pick?
Funny thing about Dick Cheney, and really anybody named Dick voluntarily, that there will come a time when the last Dick dies. Like, how many Dicks are left? Guys who intentionally go by Dick.
True.
What's the real name for Dicks?
Richards.
Richard.
Richards.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Richard. Rich.
Yeah. So
Robert, Bob's, Dicks. Uh-huh.
Anyway, just
Okay,
something to
moving
think
on.
about. Every Dick that dies is one fewer Dick in the world. And at some point, there
probably
will
for
be
the
no
best.
Dicks.
Yeah,
There will
words
be
to
no
live
Dicks
by,
left.
Greg.
It'll
Thank
probably
you.
come
So,
back. It'll probably
just-
come back around, though.
It
you
might
know?
come back around.
Yeah, they always do that with the names.
Like bell bottoms.
Always
and the
coming back
middle
around.
part.
Puka shell necklaces.
Oh, that's not coming back, is it?
Oh, yeah, probably not.
It's back.
Okay, I have made
This
again
show
a
is going to be 2 hours long if we don't move
I have
forward.
made
Alright.
again a strategic error here by putting up a beloved figure against Chris's
Oh, no.
rather reviled
Yes.
political operator. I have put up someone who is facing some difficult times ahead and who is beloved and should be respected, and we should all cherish that we got to share the earth at the same time
Okay.
as he did. And I am speaking of course, legendary born Anthony de Benedetti, of course, known to you as Tony Bennett.
Oh.
Tony Bennett, yeah. Tony Bennett. He's
Bennett.
just simply,
Yeah, it's a good pick.
yeah. I mean, Tony Bennett, like Sinatra used to say about Tony Bennett, he would say, it's like, you know, I sing and, you know, Dino sings and all these other guys. But he referred to Bennett as the Italian kid. Like, Sinatra wasn't Italian enough. Like,
Yeah.
Tony Bennett was, but that Italian kid, he's got the voice of them all.
He always had a pocket full of spaghetti. Just ready to go. He was so Italian.
Is
Yeah,
that how you
and-
prove how
And
Italian
you know,
you
Tony
are?
Bennett was unlike a lot of these crooners from the 50s,
Right.
and the 40s, 50s, 60s. You never saw Tony Bennett as a leading man in a movie.
Oh,
You know,
sure.
there was never the Tony Bennett variety show. There was never Tony Bennett like sponsoring a race car somewhere. All the guy did was just sing straight bangers.
And
That's
fuck.
all that guy
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Just
like that.
sang amazing songs
Yeah.
with an incredible voice, was apparently just a lovely human being, still is a lovely human being, but again is facing some difficult times ahead.
Tim
So-
Crump, who's manning our cameras, also gave us a fun fact. Said Tony Bennett is 95 years old, so and has advanced Alzheimer's. So that's tough. Yeah,
Not a fun fact.
that's
No.
those aren't fun facts.
Jennifer
Yeah.
came with a fun fact. He's an quote unquote uncle to her ex-husband.
Oh, really?
Now that's a fun fact.
That is a fun fact. All right, Dick Cheney versus Tony Bennett. Who do I think is going to die in 2022? I'm going to go with this person for 2 reasons. One, they're old, and 2, he's kind of a dick, Dick Cheney. So Dick
Kinda.
Cheney.
Total dick.
Chris, you pick up the
100%
point.
Dick.
Thank you.
Oh, I got booed. in the
Brian's
audience.
losing the crowd.
Boo.
Nah.
I think I'm going to switch.
Oh!
Switch. Switch.
The crowd required it.
Are you switching back?
No, because I had Tony Bennett as one of my alternates
Okay.
down here.
All right.
So it was a good pick.
Alternates.
It was a good pick.
Okay, so Tony Bennett actually wins that round. And we have a tie, 2-2, going into our number 6 pick. I'm glad that you guys switched me instead of like an audience member, which happens like all the time. So I think Dennis, he watches the show a lot. I think he's been switched like 7 times.
I thought Tim gets switched all the time.
Tim gets switched all the time. That's why they showed up tonight. They're like, fuck you guys. You're not switching my pick tonight. Number 6 pick goes over to Greg. Greg, you get to
Are we
pitch.
doing bathroom breaks?
No,
Okay.
we're not doing bathroom breaks.
Fair.
You just made my list.
That was real stepson, stepdad energy.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, what you doing? I'm writing a list of people who die.
Great, buddy.
Awesome.
All right, Greg, what's your number 6?
So I think in previous years we have looked at, every year I look at the list of the oldest heads of state
Oldest heads of state.
in the world.
Yeah.
And there's a few out there. There's King of Norway is like 90. But those Norwegians live forever. Especially, they got universal health care and a lot of fish oil.
Yeah, fish.
Then a lot of money. They're doing fine.
Right.
And then, there's a couple leaders here and there that you've never heard of. And then there's always Queen Elizabeth.
Oh.
Right? She is 315 years old. And at the same time, I don't think she's going to die.
I was waiting for
Oh,
the.
okay.
I don't
so
think
this isn't-
she's going to die. I
Oh.
think she needs something to happen before she can pass on. I think we're in a
Okay.
temporal displacement, and I think, therefore, Prince Charles has to die.
Oh, shit.
Prince Charles has
Charles
to
to
die
Oh wait.
in order
Oh.
for Queen Elizabeth to find her peace.
Oh.
Wow.
And, so I'm going to go with Prince Charles,
Man, that would be so sad.
the
for him.
Duke of Wales, the Prince of Wales.
So Prince Charles,
Yes.
not Queen Elizabeth, which would have been a good pick also.
Yeah.
But you're saying she's not going until, Sarah online goes, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mind
Deep.
blown.
Yeah, because once he dies, she knows there's not going to be any shenanigans. He's not going to try to get the throne. He's not going to be king.
Right.
And then she can peacefully pass on. She's
All right.
holding on with an iron grip.
Okay,
Or
fair.
what if there's a big corgi accident and all the corgis die, and that's what makes her crook?
That's the
What
plot.
would
That's
make me
the
die.
plot of Fish Called Wanda.
All right, so if all the corgis die, Queen Elizabeth would go. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, I'm down with that.
Technically, that's the B plot of Fish Called Wanda.
Yeah, got it. Mignon was just here watching the show and then she left. Why'd she go?
That's fair.
He's like talking about dogs dying.
Oh, she's gonna get food.
She's still
Okay.
watching on
She's
her
hungry.
phone.
Oh,
I
got
swear.
it. Okay, everybody, pee break. We'll just go. And, all right, Prince Charles at number 6 for Greg. What's your number 6 pick?
I really do have to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to do that after this. At number 6. So this was my this was one of my randos. I don't wish any ill will towards this person. This is my Brittany Murphy pick. This is Kristen Stewart.
Oh,
Kristen Stewart. Which I don't know. How do people feel about her? Do they like her?
I do.
We got
I
two
like
young
her.
people here. How do you feel about Kristen Stewart? She's
cool,
She's
yeah.
fine.
She's cool.
Here, how do you feel about Kristen Stewart? Thumbs up. It's fine.
We like
I just feel like. Oh, Troy.
Troy hates her.
hates Kristen
Troy
Stewart.
couldn't even get the words out.
yeah. Oh,
Mignon loves.
Mignon is back.
She's back. She's waiting for her food.
It's
It's just one of those random kind of celebrity. She looks gaunt. Look at that one, her eye. I just don't know if drugs or something.
No.
It's my wild card.
It's her style.
Brittany Murphy pick in that. In that.
I don't know if I ever told you, but I got to interview Kristen Stewart once.
And what did she say?
Oh, she was great.
She said, I have a feeling I'm going to die.
No.
She's like my Paul Walker pick. You don't want
Yeah.
them to die
But
necessarily,
just
except for
could
Troy does.
Yeah, I guess.
But like just kind of like a young, well-known celebrity that
Tragedy.
tragic.
All right, Prince Charles, Kristen Stewart. This goes to you, Sarah, for your vote.
Shoot.
Who are you gonna pick? Kristen Stewart, Prince Charles.
I'm thinking I like Kristen Stewart, so I'm gonna go with Prince Charles.
Boom.
Switch.
Oh, wow.
This motherfucker just switched on me.
Yeah. So Kristen Stewart is on the list at number 6. Wow, the audience is not happy with this.
If this really happens,
We're not always happy.
But
Jack finally speaks.
Jack said, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
Has he ever said that to you before?
No, I've never even heard him say "fuck" before.
He said it to me before.
Oh, okay. Fuck you. All right, so Kristen Stewart is definitely on the board. Chris, you have 3 points. Greg, you have 2. We're at the number 5 pick. We have to fit all these in.
We're at
within
the
about-
halfway point, which is, of course, the annual pee break.
No.
No, I can press
halfway.
on. I can press on. It's me next.
Oh
right?
yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're at number 5.
Okay, at number 5, we're back on the spectrum of people that need to go.
Okay.
This is Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby. I had Bill Cosby. Now, full disclosure, I did have Bill Cosby on my list last year. It's just like, if it wasn't last year, it's got to be this year.
Okay.
Another dude that's just done some terrible shit and has had a lot of stress and the guilt and the weights and stuff like that. Like, I could definitely, he's 84 years old. I could see him just kind of like, he's out.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Bill Cosby at number 5 for
Yeah.
Chris. Also, Kevin was demanding an audience switch after you switched to Kristen Stewart, but that's not even a thing.
Yeah, it's not a thing.
Yeah, that's not a thing.
I don't wish her any like harm. I just think that this was like the kind of like rolling the dice, playing craps.
Right.
Like she could pass. Who knows?
I'm thinking in the second half, we've just entered the second half of the game. We should create the audience switch only if the audience is unanimous.
They almost are.
They have to be unanimous about a switch in the next. If whoever whoever judges says I'd say A, and unanimously the audience says B, they
Then we
get it. They get a
switch it.
switch.
Well, you've got people online going, Becky, Olivia, Jennifer. The audience is in full revolt from Shirley. And then Tina said, bye-bye, Cosby. Okay, yeah. All right, so Cosby at number 5 for Chris. Greg, what's your number 5 pick?
Cosby was on my list last year, and
He was on your. I thought he was on my list.
he was on my list last year.
Oh, okay.
And or
Thank you,
Tim, do I remember that correctly? Neither of us put. Oh, he must have been on.
liars.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 2 years ago.
It was 2 years ago. It was on my 2 years ago list. And
Keep talking.
I will. I'll stretch. And I remember
I
putting him
can't
on the
believe
list.
you're actually going pee right now.
I'm going after him. So
God.
I put him on the list because he had, gone to prison and had been found out for a complete and utter asshole, and he was somebody who I looked up to as a child. My first record as a kid was a Bill Cosby record. My first tape was a Bill Cosby tape. I loved Bill Cosby, and I felt totally betrayed, and I wanted him to die. However, I don't know if 2022 is the year. He just got out of jail, if anything.
Right, yeah. I think he's feeling invigorated.
Yeah,
He's probably getting like infusions of like baby blood, to keep him alive because he's a
Jesus
horrible
Christ.
human. I've talked so much I've forgotten what my choice is here. I
just
remember. Okay.
Pitch yours, damn
So,
it.
one of the rules of top 10 lists for me is there always must be one former professional wrestler.
Okay.
And last year was Jake the Snake Roberts, who somehow made it through 2021.
Right.
We still got a few days left, but that guy somehow is still alive, and that's impressive, and I'm very happy for him. This 2022, there's a great former professional wrestler in the days when the WWE was called the WWF, and his name is Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Okay.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Has been in the hospital, I think, for the last 2 months, and also used to carry around a 2x4 as some kind of signifier of something. It was unclear as to what the 2x4 was. He never, if I remember, didn't really hit people with the 2x4. He just kind of carried it around,
carried it around.
as if it was American flag. And later they actually just stuck an American flag in his hand, and he walked around with the flag. But before that, it was a 2x4, and he was Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I don't remember his finishing move. I feel very bad about this that I did not look that up. But
It's called the miter saw.
yeah, something. He was he was quite an interesting figure in that he screamed a lot, which is not rare for a wrestler. But
You know what's funny
he was a good guy. He was a total
Yeah.
face. Yeah.
I don't watch WWE anymore, so I tapped out right about the time that he came on the scene. Yeah. But I did have a doll of Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and he had a 2x4 with him.
Yeah. He was like the countrified follow-up to Big John Studd, if anybody remembers Big John Studd.
Yeah.
Dennis. He was the country. Big John Studd was about a 7-foot tall guy who wore overalls and had a beard.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan was kind of the inheritor of like the Dukes of Hazzard fortune.
Okay,
in
we're
America.
moving on.
Yeah, okay.
We're moving on. So Bill Cosby against Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Who's voting this
Well,
round?
let's do
Round
someone in the
five.
audience. Someone here in the audience that I'm looking at. Anyone?
Well, we did an
Any-
audience. Did we do an audience member already?
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
Should we
Dana.
do more?
No, we should do somebody from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, online. They're gonna revolt.
Oh my gosh, I have to scroll up. I don't remember who wanted to. But how about Jennifer?
Yeah, I'm down with that. Jennifer, it's your pick. Bill
No,
Cosby.
wait, we already said Becky. She never even voted. Sorry, Jennifer. Becky.
Sorry.
You both can, I guess.
I'm sorry about Kristen Stewart.
All right, so Becky, this is you. Bill Cosby or Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Who are you gonna pick? It'll pop up here in a second. I think she's already voting.
Oh, this is a good time to go pee, Greg.
No,
You feel so much better afterwards.
you have to pitch the next
Sure I
round, so
will.
stay here until you pitch the next round.
Becky.
Becky.
Sure.
Go Becky, go Becky, go Becky, go.
Becky. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Becky's. What the hell is happening? Usually our connection is much faster than
All
this.
right,
Okay.
Becky.
Oh, here she is.
Is she still watching?
Oh no.
No, she's just saying, don't switch me, but she
We,
hasn't.
we
Have we?
can't we can't switch. There's no more switches.
Do we have like a delay? Is there like a 7
Bill
minute delay?
Cosby?
Bill
Bill
Cosby.
Cosby.
I see that. I see that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Chris, you pick up the point. You are now leading 4-2. 4-2. You're running away with the game so far.
No,
here.
there's so much game left.
So much game left. There's a lot of game left.
Greg, number 4 pick. What is
All
it?
right, number 4 pick. Now, there was some reference to this earlier, and I apologize in advance because this might be somewhat damaging for some folks and a little bit difficult to swallow, but I think we all have to face the fact that the time comes nigh for everyone, including Betty White's stepson, David. That's right, David Ludden, professor at NYU of East Asian history, Betty White's stepson, is in his late 70s and as a tenured professor has lived a comfortable life, but has lived that fast metropolitan New York life at the same time. And
So Betty White's stepson.
Celebrity David. Stepson David.
that's right.
Is
David.
he a celebrity?
He's a celebrity-ish.
Okay.
Definitely E-list,
Okay.
maybe F-list. He's a D-list. His name is David. He belongs
This
on
is
the
the
D-list.
celebrity
NYU famous.
death list, right?
Listen,
Celebrity death list.
Listen, Greg had a bit, Chris.
I know it's great.
And-
It's funny.
Yeah.
And he was
And
going to
I'm
do
also
it.
doing a bit.
Didn't you do this last year?
Kristen
kind
Stewart
of?
was a
Well,
bit.
last year it was Betty White's doctor.
Yeah, okay.
Betty
This year
White's
it's Betty
doctor.
White's stepson, David. And again, she is living on, I think, the spirit and the energy
She
of
might
others.
be killing these people
And she might be killing
sucking
them
their
and
blood.
Oh, like Hocus Pocus style?
Yeah.
Where they're like,
Betty
So-
White, vampire.
So Betty White's stepson is your pick for
Yes.
number 4. Chris, what's your pick for number 4?
number 4, he's on my list every year. Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen, he's on my list every year. Look at that guy. He's 56.
Oh my
He's a
gosh.
year older than last year, which means
He's ready to
he's
go.
got his likelihood of going. He's going to be on my list every single year. Who knows? This could be the year.
All right.
He just possibly cannot last much longer.
So Betty White's stepson against Charlie Sheen. It's my vote, right?
yes.
100% Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
100%
This
Charlie
is the
Sheen.
year. 2022.
I got booed for the second time tonight. Yeah.
Greg has a big rooting section.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's-
All right, it doesn't matter. I'm still going with Charlie Sheen at number 4. 5 points to Greg's 2.
Winning.
And Greg, if you're not aware, is taking a piss right now.
I mean, it's
Wow.
been so long. Who knows what he's doing?
We've
in there.
done like 300 episodes of this show. Nobody has ever taken a pee
Never.
break in the middle of a show.
Never.
I'm
before.
pretty sure I do it every single time. I'm
No
on.
You
way.
have a tiny bladder. Tiny.
It is tiny. Yeah.
I believe it.
yeah.
I believe it.
We
It's
have
very
big
small.
old honking bladders,
Oh,
Brian. Oh, my bladders are so big.
Me and Sarah whip out our bladders all the time and compare them.
How many shows is this for you? Do you guys know how many shows you've done?
I
Top
don't
10?
know. I have no
I
idea.
don't know.
One of the super fans can tell us. We'll see what they say.
We should go back and try and figure it out. It's been
It's been over 100.
Have you
for
done
sure.
like a 500? Like that realm? Could you say
Well,
you
we've
like,
been doing it like weekly for like over 2 years.
Yeah,
Two and a
so
half.
it's
So
at
what
l-
is that?
It's got to be at least 100 something episodes.
Would you go all the way
130?
back? Because we used to do it live on stage, like not broadcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you count all of those too?
Well,
or-
what's funny is the top 10 show is technically started in 2012.
Right.
Yeah, good job with a new trip on your chair. Someone was asking about ACL. There's no ACL this Saturday night, by the way. Sorry. I'm sad. But yeah, there's probably more than 500 episodes of top 10 lists.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's right on.
Cumulative.
All right, so number 3. You're first. You're odd. So what's your number 3 pick?
Okay, not someone that I hope passes. You always got to make that disclaimer, but he's just too old and he's too goddamn tall. How many tall old people do you know?
Not many.
Think about it right now. Picture a tall old person. It's hard.
Oh.
What? Who said what?
Oh, they showed the picture?
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay.
Oh, Jack, you
What
fucked
is
up.
I mean, it can't be any worse than Kristen Stewart. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And no,
For a second, I thought you were going to say James Cromwell.
this is pure science, people.
Wow, 74.
He's 74 and he's 7'2".
Yeah.
That is, I don't know if you a 7'2" person lives past 74. I don't know. Can you think of anybody?
I don't
He's
even
defying science right now.
know. Yeah, I don't even know 7-foot people.
No.
This is a pure scientific. Sarah Aga Mohammadi has my back. This is pure. She's a doctor. It's pure science. I don't know. I don't know if a 7'2" person can make the 75.
All right, so Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is your pick for number 3. Greg, what are you going to pick for number 3?
I think Sarah Aga Mohammadi could probably back us up that Kareem studies meditation as well as the
Oh.
martial arts and is really one of the healthiest post athletes in their 70s of anybody.
Bruce Lee movie, huh?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, he's in fact, and just a brilliant thinker. If you ever read some of Kareem's writings on society,
Yeah, he
race
was on an
review,
episode of
yeah.
Dave.
That's what
Little Dicky.
what everybody knows him
Little
from.
Dicky.
Yeah, somebody online said he's tall, but he's nowhere near dying.
I know, but he's 7'2".
Okay.
It's crazy.
I have to
And
go
he
b-
did Dancing with the Stars a few years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's
That's
in great
cool.
shape, and he has chi apparently.
Yeah. Oh,
so
yeah.
like, everything says that he should be alive.
I
But
like
Maybe
that you,
maybe he'll go under one of those overpasses that like have a clearance that's lower than his height, and that's how he'll go. Wow!
What, he'll get a convertible for his 75th birthday?
Yeah.
It's going to go poorly?
A Chrysler Sebring. Beep beep.
do you know what's gonna
Chrysler Sebring. That's your convertible. That's your
That's what
go-to
he's
convertible
getting,
is the Chrysler Sebring.
You know what's good is we should record these reactions because when we do this in the studio, we don't hear
No,
shit.
we're like, we're the best. Everyone loves us. Ah, la 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 la. And here they're like, fuck you.
Bullshit! Fuck off, Sarah!
Yeah.
Wow.
It's very humbling, I
Yeah.
gotta say.
I don't even want to do the show anymore.
how Have we heard from Dr. Sarah? Can she tell us if 72 people live past 74?
Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. It's a very long paragraph.
Okay.
She says, I mean, very tall people can have connective tissue diseases, yikes, that shorten their lives, but he's already lived to 74. Greg's point is well taken, that he's physically, mentally, and spiritually healthy.
Yeah, but
You want me to die? I'm tall. You want me to die?
you're not 7'2".
Maybe I'll grow that tall.
I'm saying if he's like on the beach and hanging out with people,
Yeah.
and a coconut falls, he's the first one in the path to get
The
hit.
line of coconut fire, is that what you're saying?
It'll bounce off his head
Wow.
onto the shorter person.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a great visual.
Just by virtue of this. Okay. All right,
Creative
Greg.
way to
That's
die.
science.
Okay.
Greg, what's your pick?
Newton.
I'm going to go with a choice. This is an individual that I grew up with watching as an amazing performer.
Right.
Someone who was part of our Sunday nights every Sunday at the Sabin household.
Uh-huh.
And she is extremely old
Right.
and has an amazing career and is a lovable, lovable human being.
Uh-huh.
And, however, is very old. Her name is Angela Lansbury.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Jessica Fletcher from Murder, She Wrote.
Yes.
She really, I mean, what a great soul. If you want to really enjoy yourself, just Google Angela Lansbury self-pleasure video. And she did an incredible, Jack, if you want to, I'm putting this out here, Jack, if you want to just quickly
No.
quickly
Put some
Google
porn on. We'll watch porn
Angela
together.
Lansbury self-pleasure.
No.
And she did this video in the late 80s, which was mostly like an exercise video, but it was basically for women of a certain age. It was just kind of how to take
Kegels.
care of yourself in so many different ways. And then there's this random scene of Angela Lansbury in like a jacuzzi tub talking frankly to ladies of the 80s about how they should satisfy themselves.
Holy shit.
That's awesome.
It's
That is cool.
amazing.
it's
It's
pretty cool.
absolutely
she was
amazing.
like pre-goop.
Yes. Oh, yes. I would have bought
Pre-goop.
anything from Angela
So many
Lansbury.
Pre-goop and post-goop after that jacuzzi.
Yeah. I mean, some people know her, of course. Most people know her from Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah, did
But
she-
one of her first roles was actually in the original film Gaslight, from where the term gaslighting comes from.
Oh.
So if you ever have a chance, see the film Gaslight. A, it's an amazing film.
Does
B,
she masturbate like a
crushes it.
true crime show?
There we go. There we
No,
go.
no, stop
There it
it.
is.
Cut to the jacuzzi.
No, it's like a it's like a typewriter thing. It's like tick,
I,
tick, tick, tick,
I
tick, tick.
always have to warm up my arms before I twiddle my little bead.
Greg.
Yeah,
If you-
there we go.
Oh, yes. Show me the varicose
All right,
veins.
all right. If you put that up there, they're gonna like take the video down.
So anyway, Angela Lansbury is my
God
number
damn
3,
it.
and I wish her Godspeed.
You
All
could
right.
you could use the same argument that she's self-care, she's like good
she'll live
mental
forever.
physical health because
Yeah.
self-care is good, right?
A woman who orgasms will live forever.
It's
but
true.
but she's 7'2". I don't know.
Kevin Cooley says Greg has a very niche porn preference. Who's voting this round? I think it's you.
Me?
Yeah, it took so long to get here, we
Yeah.
forgot. I think
Okay.
you're voting because I voted for Charlie Sheen, right?
Gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
Kareem versus.
Yeah, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar
Lady
versus
who-
Angela Lansbury.
Okay. Shoot. I'm gonna go Kareem. I
Okay.
don't want this woman to die. I don't even know her, but
Mrs.
Okay. Whatever. Fuck
she's-
off.
she's
I'm
She's like
Pops.
93 years old.
She's Mrs. Potts.
93.
Well, yeah, that's great. I love it for her. I love that journey for her.
So Chris, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is on the list. Chris has 6 points to Greg's 2 points.
Oh no! Oh, I'm
Greg's
sorry.
2 points. All right, we're at number 2. We go back over to Chris. Oh no, I'm sorry, Greg. This is your number 2 pick. Yeah, you're gonna pitch first. Who are you gonna pitch?
This one is has become, I feel like, the Abe Vigoda of the Top 10 List podcast. Once
when
Abe
they're like,
Vigoda passed.
He's like, we think that they're dead already.
Yes.
Is that what you mean?
Okay.
Think that he's dead already and is now annually on the list.
Okay.
I think it trades off between you and me as the years go on.
Okay.
Everyone's favorite game show host, Bob Barker.
Bob
Yes.
Barker.
Bob Barker.
Oh, wow.
Still alive.
Interesting.
Still
I
alive.
I can honestly, no
Sexy?
joke. This is no bit. I didn't put him on my list because I thought he was dead. I swear, I thought he died last year.
Get your pets spayed and neutered. That was
That's
his
crazy.
sign-off line, of course.
This is a young picture of him. The last
Price
time
is
I
Right.
saw him, he did not look well.
No.
No, it's not good. Yeah.
Yeah.
He could get it.
Yeah, Jack. Jack, do you have a 2022 picture of Bob Barker?
It's gonna be.
See it. It's gonna ruin
be-
Mignon's dreams.
Yeah, he's.
Mignon's gonna hit the jacuzzi later.
Also a tall man, Chris. Also a very tall man.
Oh, what 7'2"?
He might be 8 foot.
7'1".
He's a very tall.
He's been
man.
struck by lightning so many
Yeah.
times.
Okay, well you get that
Coconuts.
picture. Can I pitch mine?
Sure.
This. Oh, we have it.
I think he's got something here. No,
He'll smile at you.
just
the whole
click on
time.
one of those if you can.
When you're smiling. When you're smiling. Tony Bennett, right? The whole world smiles for you. Tony Bennett, right?
Ooh.
Sure.
Well, no, I don't know. It's okay. We can't. That's fine. Yeah, he looks great. Okay, moving on.
He was
cute
in
old
Billy
guy.
Madison for the young folks in the crowd.
The young folks who were who were young 20 years ago.
2002 film Billy Madison. You know, the youngs. For the youngs.
Look, I got the Island Boys in there. Come on. I know
Yeah.
young stuff.
You're relevant.
I know young stuff over here.
All right, what's your number 2 pick?
My number 2 pick, this person will pass in 2022.
All right.
My words. His name is Steve Harwell. And if you don't know who that is, he's the lead singer of Smash Mouth. He's the lead singer of Smash Mouth. He just recently had an incident on stage where he was intoxicated and like slurring his words. He didn't remember the words to his own song. Hey, now we're an all-star. And he was like shouting like I'll friggin' kill you, like to like people heckling him, and now he's since left Smash Mouth.
Yep.
And because he has heart problems.
Ooh.
So if I had to like honestly like I have a crisp $100 bill, like who will not be here
That's your
in
list.
2023? It's Steve
Wow.
Harwell, the lead singer from Smash Mouth.
Okay, Steve Harwell versus Bob Barker.
Shrek, baby.
This goes to the audience, I think.
Like this audience here.
What? I'll leave it up to you.
Does anyone here want to vote?
Why don't we
Oh,
just
she'll just
poll?
go Bob
let's
Barker.
poll the audience. Let's
we
take
poll?
that.
Yeah,
Let's
I
take
can-
all.
Yeah,
of them.
okay.
Okay,
So
sure.
everybody who thinks Bob Barker should be on the list. Bob Barker.
2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7.
And then who thinks that Steve Harwell should be on the list?
Dana
Only
and Troy.
one
Nope.
person. Two people.
7 and 2.
Also, Tim raises
Some
hand.
people.
And Jack.
Yeah, didn't.
All right. Well.
And my wife wasn't able to come tonight.
Okay.
So she would have raised her hand as
Your
well.
wife wasn't
She
able to
was-
come today. Should she watch a video of a woman in a jacuzzi?
Well,
Yeah.
you should show her that.
Why is
Angela
today
Lansbury
different than any
She
video.
other
was
day?
able to come last night.
Send her to Bob Barker. He'll do it.
Spayed and neutered?
Is that her thing, Bob Barker?
No.
No, that's your woman's thing.
Oh, are you fucking Bob Barker?
She'd do it, she said.
He's still hot? Okay, all right. Well, guess who I'm dressing up as tonight?
Brian, you need one of those really skinny microphones with
Yeah.
a tiny little thing.
That's my dick. Greg.
Oh,
That's my
God.
dick.
You're more of a Drew Carey type, let's be real.
I'm gonna hold my face up and we're gonna do this. Okay, Greg. Let's see, 6-3. Greg, you're in a commanding lead. Greg, you were at number 1. You're just fighting to get another point on the board.
Oh, this is going to be a 3-point choice. You'll see.
Okay, all
It's
right.
going to be amazing.
Let's see, Chris, you get to pitch first. You're at number 1. What's your number 1 pick?
Donald Trump.
Whoa.
Donald Trump.
Fuck Donald Trump. Get this motherfucker out of here. He's got nothing. Look at that hairdo.
Oh my God.
Oh, yikes. He's done, dude. He's done. He's gonna fucking die for sure.
He looks like the little demon guy from Hercules, right?
Oh, Hades.
Yeah. Oh, Hades, yeah, I guess.
Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if he kicked it this year. I think he's going to have a lot of legal problems later on this year.
Yeah.
It's going to get to him, and he's
just
going to.
too much.
Yeah.
It's just too much.
He's going to accidentally die.
Too much. And like,
Man.
I know that there's this study where you have two plants, and if you say loving things to one plant, it thrives, and if you say hurtful things to another plant, they die a lot faster.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta imagine the universe is shouting at this dude, like, you're just crap.
Right.
And so that's gotta really weigh on somebody's livelihood. Or
It does,
their
because
life
everyone
and their-
here has been doing it to us the whole night.
I know.
I know.
Yeah, we're going to be on the list next year. Donald Trump, number one. Greg, what's your number one?
That's not a bad guess. I just feel like assholes seem to live forever. That's my counter argument. But
Greg.
hopefully, to counter that, I am going to put up a choice that, while you might not recognize the name, you will recognize the spirit of this individual who should die in a fiery pit of hell. And that is former Jeopardy producer Mike Richards. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. This is the individual who, when selected as a person to choose who the new Jeopardy host would be after Alex Trebek died, chose himself.
Yeah.
He chose himself. He said, yeah, I'm going to be the host of Jeopardy. You know why? No reason. That's why. Because fuck all y'all. That was his reason. And he was a total piece of shit. And everybody uncovered these old like podcast recordings that he did with people where it turns out he was a complete fucking dirtbag and was a horrible human being. And instead of just making a nice choice on America's most trusted game show, he said, no, this is my chance to shine. And the world told Mike Richards to go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
And I think 2022 should be his end.
Wow.
All right. Just to assess our two choices here, we got Donald Trump versus Mike Richards. I think universally a lot of people want Donald Trump dead. We don't wish death on anybody. And you got Mike Richards, who I think if you watch the game show, that one hurt real bad. So those are our two choices. Both Sarah and I have to vote. If our votes match up, that's who is on the list. If they don't match up, then we go to the audience. You have to vote for the number one pick. So, Sarah, do you know who you're voting for?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, ready? 3, 2,
2,
1.
Donald Trump.
Yeah, 100%. All right,
Gotta.
Yeah.
A little more impactful.
Yeah. So let's see. We have 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 points for Chris, 3 points for Greg. Chris, you're our big winner tonight.
So close, though. I think it was a well played game.
Well played game.
Oh, beautiful. This is gorgeous.
Touch fingers. That's odd.
Can we talk about our alternates?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I want to say this, though. It turns out that the score for this year was the same as last year.
What?
Wow.
Pardon me. I
This
just
is weird.
coughed. I'm fine. Over here
Right into the
on the
mic,
board
too.
is our final list. So you got Harvey Weinstein, one of the Island Boys.
Yeah. Still, that should disqualify. One of.
Mario Batali at number.
Next year, I'm putting one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Because
He's gonna die of radiation poisoning.
No, because these two motherfuckers are so talented. Like, you can't tell one apart from the other. You gotta
Well,
just say
except
one of
one
them.
has big tattoo there and small tattoo there. That's
okay.
what.
Mario Batali.
One of the Culkins. That's what I'm gonna say.
Mario Batali at number 8. Tony Bennett at number 7. Kristen Stewart at number 6. Number 5 is Bill Cosby. 4 is Charlie Sheen. 3, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 2 is Bob Barker. And 1 is Donald Trump. If any of those folks die in 2020, we'll report on it next year.
And then Greg and I drink for free.
Woo! Yes.
you had some picks that you didn't put on your list. You guys want to pitch one apiece, and then we'll close out the show.
One?
Yeah, or just.
How about 100?
Okay.
I have so many.
I did have Tony Bennett. So some I didn't. I put on because I love them too much, and I couldn't I just couldn't.
Yeah.
So Bob Newhart.
Oh, yeah, you couldn't. No, you
I
can't put Bob Newhart on there.
Estelle Harris could not do it.
Right.
She's just getting older. So people were pissed at me for doing Kristen Stewart. I was gonna put Britney Spears on the list because she had just.
It was real.
And then also my other Brittany Murphy pick instead of Kristen Stewart was gonna be Timothy Chalamet. He's just so skinny,
Yeah,
man.
so-
He's got no.
Oh man.
You're so skinny. Why don't you eat or something?
He's got to have like
Oh, yeah.
an immune deficiency
So
or
for
something.
you, skinny tall people should be fucking dead.
Yeah.
all
I
the
mean,
time.
Well, okay.
Round-
we'll go
round
jump off
people-
a cliff.
Sorry.
Round
Sarah's
people.
outta here.
Who did I throw on there? Do you have those pictures, Jack? Yeah. Okay, you can throw up a few here. Just throw one up here, and we'll. So Rosalyn Carter, which is Jimmy Carter's wife, lovable
real.
human being, and will probably die.
Yeah, and Jimmy Carter was on the list last
Jimmy
year.
Carter was on the list last year. That guy is a survivor.
Oh yeah, dude.
Man.
Yeah.
So
Peanuts.
Robert Wagner, he may or may not have killed Natalie Wood. New evidence is coming to light like every year, but
Yeah.
this year apparently new evidence will come to light. Robert Wagner might see the end of his days.
Right.
There's who else did I throw up on there? Henry Kissinger,
Oh,
one
wow.
of the last members of the Nixon administration in the Watergate scandal, who's still kicking around. That guy, yeah, and of course Pete Davidson.
That one I
Yeah.
agree with. Yeah.
Right?
Davidson.
So he was my Island Boys pick that I was
Oh,
thinking
man.
Pete Davidson might.
You have a lot of people in this section online going like, "Oh, they're still alive."
Right.
So there's that. Tim Crump, who's on our cameras right here, said that his wild card pick is Steve-O.
Oh.
Could
No,
happen.
he's sober now. He's sober.
That's when you die. You finally sober up, and then oh shit! I'm not drinking after the first of the year. Let's see.
There's some other options I threw out. Has anybody seen Mickey Rourke lately? That does not look like a
Oh,
healthy
that's
human
not good.
being.
Oh, like the last 20 years?
Well,
He's really looked fucked up for 20 years now.
yeah, but even more so. Stephen Breyer, Justice Stephen Breyer. Anybody?
Oh,
Anybody?
right, yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one. And then of course, why not David Hasselhoff? I think that's kind of an evergreen. You just never know. You never know where the Hoff is going.
My
Is he
favorite
up? Is he down?
My favorite comment right now online is, "Could I say something?" Yes, William. You can say whatever you want in the comments. Let's see what else is on here.
That was his comment.
I just
surely-
like he asked before he commented.
something?
Yeah.
thought
I like
that
it.
was great.
I like it.
Shirley fancies Pete Davidson a little bit.
My daughter
Did you just really?
Mackenzie loves or
Anyone
did
here?
love Pete Davidson.
Anyone here like Pete Davidson, or you think he's cute? Isn't
Yeah,
it weird?
really?
He is kind of cute in a weird way.
We got one over here.
Yeah, my
Jack's clapping his hands.
yeah. He's kind of a twink to me. Like I want him to have a little bit more meat on their bones,
Yeah.
so I can sass him up.
He's like a tall, like burly dude.
Who?
Not
Pete
burly.
Davidson?
Even though he's skinny, he's still like
Mm.
7'2".
Maybe it's his
He's probably gonna
eyes.
die next year.
Oh no!
7'2".
I remember, Brian, you'll
Yeah.
remember this. We did a top 10 list years ago
Yeah.
of the top 10 hottest male celebrities.
Yeah.
And on the panel was Larry Mead,
Yeah.
who has a very specific type.
Right.
And our number one choice wound up being comedian Kevin James. Paul Blart, Mall Cop.
Dude, he's got calves for days.
Fun. He's fun.
Yeah.
that was a top 10 to remember.
He likes his bears.
Oh, yeah.
Likes his
Yeah.
bears. Okay, let's wrap this thing up. This was a really good job. Chris and Greg, thank you for joining us. Sarah, thank you for making this happen. Thank you to Tim and to Jack.
Yes, thank
for
you.
working.
Thank you to the audience. Thank you for
Yes,
coming
thank
out,
you for
everybody.
coming out.
Even though Jack said "fuck you" to me,
Yeah.
I still love him.
We're really stoked that all of you could come out and be part of the show.
Yeah.
Thank you to everybody online. Jack, are you ready to hit the outro button? All right. Thank you very much. Happy 2020.
Happy 2020.
Don't